On the 30th of June last year, I was in London at the national meeting of the Interfaith Network for the United Kingdom. I was there representing the British chapter of the International Association for Religious Freedom. And after the usual welcome and other preliminaries and an introductory talk by the network's director, Harriet Crabtree, the morning session began with a presentation by Dr. Nawal Prinjar. He's a co-chair of the Interfaith Network. He's a leading representative of the Hindu community, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, and he's a nuclear physicist by profession. And he began by reminding the meeting of the first World Parliament of Religions, which took place in Chicago in 1893, and which was a precursor of what became the International Association for Religious Freedom. That World Parliament of Religions brought together quite a number of religious leaders, including a good clutch of Unitarians, but there was a specific gap in representation which was noticed only a short time before the Parliament started. There were lots of Christian and Muslim leaders and scholars, and a sprinkling of representatives of some of the minority religious traditions. But too late for any invitations to be sent overseas, the organisers realised there were no representatives of Hinduism. What were they to do? How could they get round this oversight of such a significant world religious tradition? As it happened, a young Swami was visiting America at the time, and he happened to be near enough to Chicago to be able to attend the World Parliament at short notice. Phew! At least there would be a representative of the Hindu tradition. So Swami Vivekananda was invited, and he accepted, and he attended, and he was given a place on the programme for the meetings. What was he to do? What would he say? Would he reprimand the organisers, chiding them for their oversight? There was some tension as he took to the platform. He began to speak, and in his first 3 words he set the tone of his approach, a tone and an approach which eased the tension and opened the way for respectful dialogue. So what were his first 3 words? They were not the ladies and gentlemen of Western formality. Vivekananda began his speech to the World Parliament of Religions with the words, brothers and sisters. And what he went on to say reflected his view, his Hindu view, of humankind as one family. This Hindu view of humankind as one family sees it as inclusive, but it does not imply any uniformity. It accepts that brothers and sisters can differ and disagree with each other without losing the family bonds which hold them together. Brothers and sisters, 3 words which rang through that pioneering World Parliament of Religions in 1893. 3 words which are at the heart of the ethos of the International Association for Religious Freedom. 3 words which provide us with both a vision and a challenge. A vision of what might lie at the heart of human relationships at all levels, local, national, and international. And the challenge of the ways in which we might do our part in helping to make that vision a reality. The vision has been expressed by different people across the centuries and around the world. In his Lays of Ancient Rome, Macaulay wrote, "Then none was for a party, then all were for the state. Then the great man helped the poor, and the poor man loved the great. Then lands were fairly portioned, then spoils were fairly sold. The Romans were like brothers in the brave days of old." Tom Paine declared, "The world is my country, every man is my brother, to do good is my religion." Samuel McCord Crothers wrote, "Let the horizons of our minds include all men, the great family here on earth with us, those who have gone before and left to us the heritage of their memory and of their work, and those whose lives will be shaped by what we do or leave undone." Edwin Markham, the crest and crowning of all good, life's final star, is brotherhood. And the unknown writer who described brotherhood as the fellowship of men who walk together, though in different directions. That's the vision, the fellowship of people, of brothers and sisters who walk together, though in different directions. Unity, but not uniformity. Unity of spirit without any imposed or artificial uniformity of creed or practice.